Well, guys, if you're unaware, it's been everywhere all over the news and the internet. There was this sub crew that took a small little submarine, very compact, very hastily built, it seems. It was tested and apparently the design works for visiting the Titanic because that was their whole goal. They wanted to go visit the Titanic, and it was a billionaire who brought along a couple others and took his own young son as well. And it was recently revealed to us, just yesterday in fact, that missing sub, who it went missing under the sea, was supposed to keep in contact as visit the Titanic, and it came back, and it was found to have imploded in a catastrophic implosion. Now that's not even the worst part, because we'll get to that. And don't worry for people who think an implosion is probably one of the better outcomes, of course, besides coming out alive, because the implosion of the sub would mean it basically closes in and collapses, small explosion underwater, basically, that would kill them in the blink of an eye, essentially. And yeah, they wouldn't really know it's coming necessarily. So we can go on that the Titanic filmmaker James Cameron, who is actually an expert with going and visiting the Titanic because he made the movie, of course, and he's done it like 30 plus times throughout his life, and he calls the search for the Titan a nightmarish charade and says that he actually knew on Monday that the sub had imploded because, of course, the media was going out, and on social media, all the media stuff was just saying, oh, they're running out of oxygen, they have a few hours of oxygen left, oh, they may not live another day. But realistically, the Navy and James Cameron knew that the sub had imploded way back on Monday already because there was a giant explosion that could be heard in the water. James Cameron goes on to say that they got the confirmation within an hour that there had been a loud bang at the same time that the sub its comms were lost. A loud bang on the hydrophones, loss of transducer or transponder, lots of comms. He knew what happened. The sub had imploded. He sent emails to everybody, and they had lost friends. The sub had imploded. It's on the bottom. It's in pieces now, of course. And based on the whole design, he thought it was a horrible idea, personally. But yet, the media went on with it and acted like they didn't know. Because, of course, they can't ever let a good disaster go to waste for money and clicks, isn't that right? And the story doesn't end here, in fact. This shoddy design here that they use at OceanGate can be pushed back to the CEO, in fact. The CEO is very actually woke in some regards. He says he didn't want to hire, quote, 50-year-old white guys because they're not inspirational. So don't hire experts, hire people based on diversity, right? It goes on here, when I started out the business, one of the things you'll find, there are other sub-operators out there, but they typically have gentlemen who are ex-military submariners, and you'll see a whole bunch of 50-year-old white guys, he said. What does their race matter, sir? We can go on. I wanted our team to be younger and inspirational. I'm not going to inspire a 16-year-old to pursue marine technology, but a 25-year-old, who's a sub-pilot or platform operator, one of our techs, can be inspirational. So you want newer people instead of experts on your team. I wonder if that's cheaper as well, probably, right? To pay them? But essentially, I think this can be summed up in he's looking for diversity. Otherwise, he tried to make it about young people and inspiration, but why did you mention their race? That's a little off there. So because of that, he was boasting also of its previous invulnerable sub-designed iterations that they've tested to explore and have explored the unsinkable Titanic, but it seems this one just wasn't the case necessarily. Yet more lives claimed by the Titanic, unfortunately. And we can go on that one of the members there, one of the sons, is a 19-year-old passenger on the Titanic who didn't actually want to go on the voyage and was terrified, but he agreed to do it anyways for his dad on Father's Day, a family member says, and this was him right here. But the sad thing is, I don't want to look into any of them personally, but I'm sure if you've been on the internet or Twitter, you can see people cheering or making fun of them dying because they have money, because one of the persons on there is a billionaire. These are the same people who think capitalism is evil and anyone who's rich is inherently evil, when in reality they're pretty sick and twisted to celebrate death of innocent life. Not even just being not sympathetic, but literally celebrating of it. So sick, twisted wokies out there. Be careful of them. Those radicals. progressives. Just maybe those are the people that the CEO of OceanGate is looking to inspire to join his company, huh? Don't know. Let me know your guys' thoughts on all this in the comments down below. May God bless you all. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.